We all want to live in a happy home, whether you're a man, a woman, a wife, a husband, a son or a daughter. Even our pets want to live in a happy home. Nobody wants to live in an environment of tension, an environment where there is no peace, no joy, where you can't express yourself, where you're not comfortable. Nobody wants to live there. We all want to live in a place where we are comfortable, where we have joy, peace, where we can express ourselves, where we don't feel oppressed. We all want to live there. Now, if you are in the category of people who are living in a comfortable environment, where you have peace, where you have joy, where you can express yourself, take it from me, you are living in a happy home. But if you are living in a place where there is no joy, where there is no peace, where you cannot express yourself, where you don't look forward to going to at the end of the day, where you only go to because you don't have a choice, where you only go to because you just need a place to lay your head and eat and prepare for the next day, you are therefore living in just a house. But fret not, there is a possibility for you to turn your house into a home. It is possible. It is not rocket science, and it is not as difficult as we think it is, but it is an important thing, because if you are living in a place that is not a home, there is a tendency that you will want to be outside. And we all know that inside is better than outside. So we have to strive to make our homes comfortable. We have to strive to make it a place where people want to be, so that we can keep our immediate family inside. Hello there, welcome to our page. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. Here we have discussions on family affairs. If that is something you're interested in watching and supporting, we invite you right now to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, like, comment, and share our videos so we can invite others into our community. Turning a house into a comfortable home is a venture that requires compromise, sacrifice, selflessness, and patience. But the first thing we need to realize as we are going into this venture is that we need to know that a comfortable home has nothing to do with luxury. Because you could be living in a one room, but you are happy, you have joy, you have peace, you're comfortable. Meanwhile, you could also be living in a 5-bedroom luxurious apartment with expensive furnitures, with a pool, and with everything that should make you comfortable, but you are still not comfortable. So having a comfortable home has nothing to do with luxury. Comfort in a home, it's about the atmosphere in the home. I was counseling a young lady who was having a problem in her marital home, and she confessed to me that because the environment of her house was always toxic, she never wanted to be there. So she was taking up extra shifts from her job. Anytime there was any extra shifts and they needed somebody to volunteer, she was always volunteering, because she never wanted to go home, because the environment of her home was toxic. This was a young lady who was living in a beautifully furnished apartment in the choice area in the state that she was living in. But that house was not comfortable. The house was expensive, well furnished, but it was not comfortable because the atmosphere was toxic. It was not a home, it was just a house for her. Conflict is something we must deal with a matter of urgency in our home, because it has the tendency of changing the atmosphere of your home into a toxic one. And let me tell you, when the environment of your home is toxic, husband does not want to stay at home. Wife does not want to stay at home. Even children don't want to stay at home. And that means everybody is going to be outside. And let me tell you, when everybody is outside, we get into vices that could have been avoided if we were at home. And also we get to interact with people that we're not supposed to interact with. But because we're outside, we meet people we're not supposed to meet. So let us try and deal with conflicts Let's deal with conflict urgently. Let's deal with conflict with patience. Let's deal with conflict unselfishly, knowing that it is not about you. It's not about your way. It is not about you proving a point. It is about you making sure that the environment of your house is an environment of peace, joy, so that everybody there will be comfortable and will want to stay. One other thing that turns a home into a house and makes it uncomfortable is filth. Nobody wants to be in a place that is dirty. If the house is dirty, husband doesn't want to be home. Wife doesn't want to be home. Children don't want to be home. Nobody wants to be there because it's filthy. Because you are struggling with cockroaches and rats. And when the house is filthy, people also tend to fall ill. And in a place where people are always ill, it is no longer a comfortable house because people's emotions are affected now. So filth is one other thing that we have to make sure that we deal with. So this may be the time for you to wake up so that you can keep your family at home. Keep your house clean. I end this episode with a saying, which is simply that charity begins at home. So imagine you don't have a home. That means there is no charity, there is no joy, there is no peace, and there is no progress in your life. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the next one. Bye-bye.